Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the week ahead video brought to you by Synergy Signals. The purpose of this video is simply for those that are subscribed to the service or those that aren't, give you a glimpse of the methodology used to identify our situation where we are in the market and if there's any harmonic patterns that complete. And that's the main thrust of the video. So without further ado, let's crack on. So it's been I found these markets personally pretty tough since I'd say the end of September. And when I say tough, I'm on about a lot of consolidation in pairs, a lot of chop. We've got the issues with the government in the US with the government shutdown on the data. Um, it's been very, I don't know, not ideal, but it's not about the lack of quality. It's about the lack of volume. There's a lack of trades in general for this type of methodology. I mean, it's seasonality in the markets. It will come back round. But for now, you have to it's really slim pickings, but it is what it is. We still look to get between 10 to 12 trades out a month, and we're looking for 3R maximum on each of them. And beyond that, that's up to the market to decide. And for you at home who are clicking away at the signals to decide on as well. So let's have a look. We'll start at the beginning on the most obvious pair, AED CAD. It's really pretty in terms of the methodology we're looking at. So this red sort of random squiggly line, haven't yet got a tattoo of it on my forehead. So every time I look in the mirror, I see it. But one day, I'm sure, if I'm still trying to master this thing. It looks so simple, but I've been doing this since, well, probably stumbled across this market cycle theory in 2013. It's a good 12 years just on these cycles, and before that it was harmonics and combining the two. Yeah, it's been a while, but yeah, if you can see this simple segment here, the 1, 2, 3 up, you can see it here, 1, 2, 3 up, and then this moves the trap. And this is the false move against the prevailing trend. And you then get the real move develop, which has been here. 1, 2. We haven't done the 3 yet. But you can always see these pushes, 1, 2, and then they've made 3 little mini ones. 1, 2, 3, trap false. So yeah, that's what we're trading in for context. So we're in this second phase here. And as we can see, we haven't got that play out for us yet. But this is really good price action here. We see that pattern again I showed you earlier with a 1, 2, 3 to the high, the M peeling off. Normally you take out down here, it will retest the lows, so I'm watching that quite closely. If we look at the major, the high, I mean, you've had a change here. Not a break of structure yet because we're still trading within the wicks, but that's the sort of thing we're looking for. Now on the flip side, we've got AUD USD, which is a long-term short. This is moving counter trend to our model at the minute. Level 1, level 2. We believe that we're in level 2 at the minute. We're in the middle of the zone, and we are looking for continuation lower, this being low, lower high. So what can happen here? Obviously, it can do whatever it wants. We're not in this market at the minute positioned. We are waiting to be positioned. Notice these high lows all the time, never threaten. Down here, yes, it did threaten. Let me just have a look what happened down here. What happened down there? I'm just trying, I can't get my eyes on the wicks. Oh, so that was a Sunday night action. Fair enough. Yeah, so this one we're looking for shorts. At the minute it's playing long. You can kind of see this part of our methodology here that is going to break this high. I do believe this is going to break the high. Why do I say that? Because we've got to change the structure. Break 1, break 2, anticipate a third. I'm not going to take that trade though because it's counter trend ultimately. So you are fighting against the wind, so to speak. Nice harmonics leading down to the move lower. You can also identify a weak and 2 weeks of rise. I mean, the danger here is it just taps the third week and drops. So you have to be wary of these sort of things. Um, Moving on, CAD CHF, I haven't looked at it for ages, but it made me look seeing the state of USD CAD on Friday. Geez, it's one that I'm really struggling with now because I have to weigh up what I can see happening at the minute. Um, and this looks aggressive to me. The higher low and that push up looks really quite a move. And you can see clear structure out of this consolidation zone here. Look, you can see one, two, three, one, two, three to the low, W. This should retest. It's if that retest doesn't hold, you could get something down here. I mean, really, really massive for it. It's been a complete pig. Just CAD weakness for a long time now, but look at that. It's just starting to perk up now. Um, Looks like it wants to get up to the 50. Last time it was up at the 50 start of the year, so it's lost a lot of weight, this particular pair. Bigger picture, it's hard to see actually. I mean, can that get lower? That looks like it just wants to absolutely explode higher to me, which makes me slightly worried about CAD pairs from looking at some of these movements. That looks like it can do some damage, basically, just with the eye. And I think we've got huge ABCDs. Second, we've got huge ABCDs completing. That's one harmonic, two harmonics, and yeah, I mean three harmonic completion down to this low here. 8203. It's barely gotten lower than that. 300 pip. Yeah, this is dangerous now. This is dangerous, and certainly for the thesis on USD CAD, the strength in the CAD we saw with the unemployment numbers massively improving does make me think twice now about some of these CAD trades that I was looking at with quite conviction. What can I see here in CAD JPY? First of all, I don't trade JPY pairs because they don't move um, to my liking. They're too volatile, move too much almost. And it's a little bit, but you can see structure here. Look, you can see the W, you can see push one, push two, and push three to make a consolidation. Same thing, push one, push two, push three. That should start making the second zone of consolidation up here with this previous high. So that's the sort of thing you've got to anticipate. Try and anticipate where the market can do its moves. I project that's where it wants to do the move. Getting people very excited last week. It's going to either trap into the new year, create the false mid-year, and then go again. But I can count three up. One, two, three. It's not rocket science, that. Okay, Euro AUD now. This one is this one you can look at it two ways. You can look at the clear consolidations, which is this one and two, and the pushes within one, two, three, pushes within one, two, three. Or you can see it as micro version consolidation one, consolidation two, big M. This is where the you know it separates the men from the boys, this area, because you can get tricked into doing the wrong thing. So now where we are, this market was rounding off, and I didn't like this structure on the way down. We did take opportunities and made money with it, but I just didn't enjoy it. And obviously, using harmonics a lot, you try and project the best places for price to end up for you. And obviously, if that, which is at the minute starting to break down some of these areas, we hit three. We did say three hits to this low and then take the stops was a move we were anticipating. So this one's a little bit precarious at the minute. Let's have a look if we got. We also have 2 weeks of drop. We have week one, but would I go counter? First of all, it's already nearly making a third week low if that opens on Sunday night. So need to be aware of those sort of things. It's not one for me right now. Euro CAD, here we go. Look at the CAD pounding. But we've been waiting for this consolidation zone to broaden. We can count the W, 1, 2, 3 to the high. We want this to create a big consolidation zone here to push again higher, believe it or not. That's how we see the real true long picture actually against the CAD. So that's how I see that. Euro NZD, this is another one. 1 second. Euro USD is another one that Euro NZD, sorry. Just make sure my phone's got some charge. Another one like Euro AUD, but it's actually continued into level 3, pushing higher and higher. Nice structure, level 1, level 2. And we did have the change. We had the change, and then we had the 1, the 2, and that was an easy continuation into 3. Wait and see what the market does here. Euro USD, we were in this last week. We took longs on this, and it played out very nicely for us. We have completed a Gartley now. Let's go over the trade. What did we see? So we saw a change, break, and we took an entry on Monday morning here, got the spike and the continuation. And now you can see we're setting up 1, 2, and anticipating a 3. We've also got 2 weeks of rise, 1 week, 2 week. So this is real opportunity for us now. High, 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 low, clear structure out the consolidation, expecting another high. That means weakness for the dollar. It's just a case of trying to get in there. It's difficult. We've got an ABCD here. So an ABCD, also a Gartley off this apex here at the 61.8. Need to see this develop a little bit more. That hasn't broken structure, that's just a test. I want to see the last high that made the previous low. That's difficult to see. Well, we haven't really made a change of that already. That was here. So made the change. I want to see a break, retest, and entry. A bit complicated looking at the minute. GBP CAT AUD, what are you doing? That looks like it's potentially made a high. We did speak about the formation. You can count here with level 1, level 2, peak rolling over potentially. Definitely broken away from structure. Definitely has. Yeah, interesting. This is the one that caught us last week. We hadn't had a stop, believe it or not, guys. We're coming on 5 weeks. But this one found us out. Let's go over what we can see and what we can see in hindsight potentially. So big picture, I can see a level 1 and a level 2, but this could also be level 2. But then how can that be level 3 if there aren't 3 pushes? Unless it's been a funny 3 pushes. Look, 1, 2, 3. But we haven't had a break of structure really, because this isn't a break, it's still touching the wicks. But it is a break of that. So it could be the peak in hindsight. That's how this is quite a tough game when it gets down to knowing your charts really well and identifying the areas that could and couldn't be. I mean, that could be the pattern. And the way this is reacted is probably is the pattern. But they've snuck it in the way I described it there with push 1, push 2, and push 3 up there, which is also a bit of a harmonic going on. So this could be an aggressive downside move. We'll have to wait and see. Or it could be just a light volume to the downside. I haven't checked all of that. Moving on, GBP CHF is trying to make a bit of a recovery from the lows. It broke out the consolidation, looked like it's going to continue much lower. Made a bit of a resurgence. This is nice, actually. This is something that's pretty nice. We're waiting for a bit of a retest to happen on this. But for me, that looks quite good. Yeah, I want this one. I'm interested. This has got my attention. This is the sort of thing I'm looking for. We've got the change, we got the break. I'm waiting for the retest. That's decent. GBP USD, we did well on this guy as well. We caught him. We saw the change, we saw the break, and we got in here. Nearly got stopped out, but then it went for us 200 pip move. Or was it a 100 pip move? I forget. I think it was entry at 32.45. 32.45. 32.45. Yeah, 130 pip. Not bad. Not bad. And then moving on, NZD CAD was another one that's been troublesome. Um, this is coming in to retest the structure. Did make a change and a break and move away. You would have got some pips here, but you'd have probably been caught. It's coming back to retest structure, so we want to wait to see when that makes new higher structure. Moving on. What have we got next? NZD USD is another one which has been going against the prevailing trend, counter trend at the minute, that move, creating the next lower high. Week of rise, second week of rise. Looks good again, taken out the apex. We're waiting for a retest. We are waiting for a retest on this, so no action taken until we get our retest down here. I want to save that. Okay, moving on. Gold. Goodness knows what gold wants to do, but it's created the most beast of moves ever seen. Massive pattern complete. Suicidal to buy gold up there. Silver also completed the beast of the ABCDs ever. Careful on that one too. Could be a big move for the dollar, guys. It really could be a big move for the dollar coming up. Looking at the dollar at the minute. For me, one, two, expecting a huge three up to this peak. I am expecting that. Is it going to do this first of all? Come down 10, 5% first? Maybe. Fed Reserve this week as well, so massive on the data. Now, this is the head scratcher. This is the head scratcher. Beautiful long term, no doubts. Change, break, one, two. Hasn't broken out yet, to be fair, of this one. So it's still got that third push to come, I think. One, two, and I think three. But the move we saw last week was savage. That is savage. Unless that does another green candle, that's going to come much lower, I feel. It's done 2 weeks of drop. As we look at it closer, it's been building this beautiful structure for so long and just wrecked. Absolutely wrecked there. Taken out here is still touching. We need to see what Monday brings. But, folks, this worries me slightly because I think we could get down here at not too much of a stretch, and that would be an A, B equals CD correction, much lower. Or you've still got the one, the two, and the three to play. It's massive, massive for this next week. What else? Indices completing up here at the D point, chopping around, messing around, screwing people over. Fed Reserve coming up. Have to wait and see how that goes. And other than that, folks, that's the end of the video. If any of you are interested in trying out the free 30-day trial to the Signal service, please do click the link below. And other than that, wish you all the best. Thank you.